This is my regular. I'm talking things for better now. Oh, things for better now. Ooh, we better now. Oh, this is my regular. I'm talking things for better now. Oh, this is my regular. I'm talking things for better now. Oh, things for better now. Ooh, we better now. This is my regular. I'm talking things for better now. Oh, things for better Way back now. Says my regular. I'm talking. Way back now. Says my regular. I'm talking. Things for better now. Things for better now. Way back now. Says my regular. I'm talking. Things for better now. Says my regular, I'm talking things for better now. Things for better now. Way back now. Says my regular, I'm talking things for better now. Things for better Says my regular, I'm talking things for better way back now. Says my regular, I'm talking.
Good morning.
Heller, what song was that, man? What is that background music you got going on? It be jamming. True. Hello, can you hear me? I heard you say good morning and then nothing else. True. I don't know, baby. She ain't said nothing. She acting funny. She acting funny, baby. She ain't talking to us. She ain't said nothing back. She ain't said nothing.
No, I'm. This music is still playing on my end. Y'all, hold on a minute. Give me a minute. This is ridiculous. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Okay. The music was still playing on my end, y'all. I apologize. Hey, baby Patty. Can you hear me, Trey?
Yeah, she didn't got an attitude. She off eating there.
Oh, okay. She emotional eating. I don't know what's going on. Like when the video ends on y'all end, it still be playing on my end. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with my StreamYard. I think I'm gonna have to
Mine
take.
did that last night.
Oh yeah, it does that to me all the time. All the time. Um.
What
Oh
song
yeah,
is
you
that
was
though?
asking about the song. It's I got it off a YouTube channel that has copyright free music on it. Actually, I can send you the link to it.
That just slapped.
Oh yeah, when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, yeah, I can. I mean, I play it just
Sound like some
you know.
Frank Ocean type shit.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. But it's copyright free, so I decided to use it. So happy Friday to everybody. Thank y'all so much. I think Candace the only mod I have in the chat. Thank you so much, Candy, for coming over this morning. I appreciate it. Um, Shout out to the true shippers that's in the house this morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Okay. Um, Let me do this. We are going to continue with Detective Laura. I want to say Laura Rutland. Laura Rutland's testimony today. I'm a couple of days behind because I decided to take a couple of days. Thank you, Raina. I appreciate it. And so this is the plan. First of all, yeah, this is the plan. I'm gonna come tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. Maybe it may be between 8 and 9. It is serious, and that's what I want everybody to be like in a relaxing mood. As far as this commentary is concerned, don't want to put anybody to sleep, but I do like the relaxation. You know what I'm saying? But my plan is to come both Saturday and Sunday morning. With more of this commentary to catch up. Tomorrow morning is I know it's gonna be between 8 and 9 because I have to be done by at least 11 or 12 because I have a fun filled day playing with my family. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday. So I have to, even though I probably shouldn't try to get it in, I feel like I need to try to get it in only because I'm a couple of days behind. Good morning, Concorette. And so I'm gonna come tomorrow morning and Sunday morning for those that are interested, those that enjoy the commentary, just to let you all know in advance. Um, I will be live later on. Don't know what time on my other channel. And I'll get into more of some things that I want to talk about. But I will say this for those that are here and for those that may catch the replay. Um, Next week when I come back, you all are going to see a shift. Okay, you all are going to see a shift in my channels. You're going to see a shift in me. You're going to see just a whole. Uh, I will serious. Thank you. I absolutely will. I can't wait, y'all. We're gonna have so much fun. But you're gonna see a shift. You're gonna see some changes, and I'm like I said, I'll get into more of that tonight. I will say this though, this morning because I ain't gonna say too much because I'll get into some of the things that I'm gonna talk about tonight that I really don't want to get into. But just know that next week when I come back, you're gonna see a shift. Okay,
Still
we
ain't got
gonna
her groove back.
oh pretty much, and you're gonna see some changes. Okay, so just bear with me, y'all, as I adjust and do a little spring cleaning, a little pruning, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I spend a lot of hours on YouTube, and I just don't feel like that spending a lot of hours on YouTube. I don't like to be. I like to be in a good mood when I'm on YouTube. I like to be, you know, I don't like to have a level of anxiety when it comes to coming to my channel. And once I feel that way, once I get in a certain mood to where I want to come to my channel, then I feel like I need to make some changes. So that's what I have to do in order to continue to do this. I will say this though, as far as support, I don't know how many times I've stressed how important support is, especially for me. I can't speak for all content creators. Hey, Miss Marsh, where you been, Miss Marsh? I missed you, girl. I will say that I've had some, I've come to you all several times about support and how important it is to support all content creators, not just me. But as far as me, I do spend a lot of time on YouTube. I do put a lot into my YouTube, and even when I'm, trying to take a couple of days to meditate, reflect, and things of that nature, I have people, contacting me requesting my presence, and I get it, and I love it because that means that you all enjoy me, you all enjoy my commentary. But for me to be able to come to, let me take this banner down, y'all. Hey, D True.
Morning, boss.
Morning. How you doing today?
I see my new milk carton has found you.
Did you see that, Truth? I will not post that. I said I am not posting it. No, you
Hold
is
on,
not
'cause I
getting
got the
no. You
banner up.
gonna
I
get me
can't see
beat
it.
up. It's
Hold
gone
on.
now.
Oh no, I don't have it up.
Oh no, he don't have it up. He emailed it to me. So I'm sending it to you, Truth. You gotta
Send
cuss
it to
him
me,
out
Trey.
right now.
Send it
You
to
gotta
me.
cuss him out.
You said
Okay,
you
Miss
need,
Marsh. Okay, boo.
you said you needed a bigger body.
What body did you give me? Did you just
I
go and
did
say it
not
before you?
say that.
Trey, you said you need a bigger body. That's what you told me. You need a
I
bigger
said
body.
that. I
Yeah,
said that's not my body.
yeah. Well, I got you a bigger body.
Oh God. You know what? Send it to me, Trey.
Yeah, I just hit send. Cuss him out. Cuss him out good.
Hey, B Nicole. Thanks for joining. Hey, Brooke. Shout out to all my moms in the building. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Raina, thank you, boo. Shout out to all the true sippers, Tamara. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Hit the like button on your way in. If you don't mind. I need to get back into the algorithm. I did take a couple of days, so yeah.
I heard what you
Let me
said.
see.
I heard what you said, so I started packing my stuff
What you started packing your stuff for?
because you said you're cleaning house. I was like, shit, I might as well get my
Oh
bag
no,
ready.
no, you just gonna be no.
I'm taking my plant
You know
home and
what? This is
everything.
the thing. Let me tell you something, D True. Now see, you
I had a
wasn't gonna
plant.
be
I had a
no,
plant.
because you wasn't gonna be,
Cuss
but
him
I
out.
just got this picture. I just got this damn picture. Now, I will say that I did see your see. Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
don't like your 18 picture neither. You
What?
need new pictures, sir.
I gotta
Woo
work with what I
side
got.
to woo side, woo to the
All you
side.
got to
I
do
gotta
is
work.
email us and say, send us some pictures.
I have to go with what I have. I
Thank
have to
you,
work with what I
Tamara.
have.
Don't be gone too long, ma'am. Next time. Thank you, Tamara. I won't, Tamara. What's wrong? Oh, you got your snacks? Okay.
Your picture that made the baby cry, D Truth. Look at you.
The baby
D2,
saw it.
I saw that damn 18. I just got one question. Why the hell I had to be Mr. T?
You said you had to be bigger, so I said okay. Mr. T's.
I didn't say muscles, sir. I did not say muscles. I got booty fat and body fat. I ain't got no damn muscles. Y'all go there and check out the truth.
She said her body should have looked like how you got Miss Leah's body.
Exactly.
Oh, like that?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Didn't nobody say nothing about no damn muscles, D True.
Okay.
He don't put y'all. He don't. D True got me as Mr. T, y'all. I love me some Mr. T though. I do. The only time I didn't like him is when he fought Rocky and killed Mickey. I didn't like him then. But I love me some Mr. T. Tamara, go over there to the True channel. It's on now. It's on now. He got what are we down to 18? I like it though. I like that.
We're the 18.
I like that, D True. I do. I like it. I was just shocked and amazed that I was Mr. T.
Flexi is Murdoch, the crazy one.
Oh hell yeah! Now you got her right. Yeah, you got her right.
And
Yeah,
Victoria.
Mickey. I mean, Gabe, I cried when Mickey died. I was so mad at Mr. T. I was upset when Mickey passed. That wasn't right. Shit. Anywho, the truth, I love it. I do. The 18. That's perfect. That is perfect for us. It really is. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, y'all, we're gonna get into this. Trey, got a question. Are you going live on your backup after me?
Nope, I'm quitting until like Monday, I think.
Okay, all right. Well, good because I need to get some time in because I was off for it. So you gonna take days because I took days. Are you a copycatter?
I said you quit, I quit.
Well, I came back, so that means you have to come back.
And I was working, so now it's my time to go kick back with my feet up.
Oh wow. Okay. Thanks to everybody that missed me. I miss y'all too as well. I was in some bushes. I was. My presence wasn't as I wasn't present a lot or whatever. But I did catch a couple of I was a bushwasher in a couple of lives. Not too much. Just because I was doing some deep thinking. Like listen. When my mind go to racing and I got all these things going through my mind, all these thoughts or whatever, I have to just step back. I really become a recluse. I isolate myself. And I've been working on that as far as when it comes to my family, because I can literally like isolate myself from everybody. So I've been trying to work on that, but yeah, like I said, I've been doing a lot of deep thinking or whatever, been paying attention to a lot of things. And like I said, next week when I come back, since I decided to come back, because literally I was thinking about not coming back. That's just the honest truth. Trey knows I told him. But I listen, I just this whole little sector or realm that we in, it's just gotten so dark. I don't like to be in dark places. I do everything I can in real life to stay out of dark places. So I'm not gonna come to YouTube and be in dark places. I just can't do it. And so I'm gonna tell y'all what my plan is. I will talk about that more later on tonight. As far as my channel and anybody else that fucks with me or rock with me, I'll let y'all know what's going on with that. But I will say, like I said, I was saying about the support. I told y'all how important the support is. What I'm not going to continue to do, because I feel like I shouldn't have to. I feel like if you're going to support, you're going to support. If you're going to show up, you're going to show up. If you're going to catch the replays, you're going to catch the replays. And that's just it. That's what it is. And me asking for support is not going to change that. I feel like once somebody enters a chat or whatever, and I get support from y'all. I got members. Okay, I have. Wait a minute. Why is my member? Wait. Oh, it's on my good. I was just gonna have a damn conniption.
Cause you on your other channel.
Child, thank you, Trey. Cause I was just finna. I was finna have a damn conniption. Okay, so yeah, on my other channel, y'all know we got the membership or whatever. So that's continued support. I don't know how others look at it, but I do look at people maintaining my membership as continued support, which I greatly appreciate, because that is absolutely guaranteed monthly income on the channel, right? But I will every now and again ask to be supported, hit the cash up or whatever, but I'm not going to continue to stress it, because I feel like if people gonna support, they're gonna support. You have some people that go live, they don't mention it at all and they get the support. So me just asking for it and it's not going to be done to me, I just can't continue to do that. So if you're going to support, just support. Of course, my moms will drop my cash app in the chat continuously. My cash app is at the top of the screen. If you're going to support, please support. But I will say that the support that I receive will dictate my presence, because I can't continue to be present so much and not be supported. It just is what it is. And I hope I'm not coming off the wrong way. I just feel like that's something that I had to say. Oh, thank you, love baby. Thank you, sweetheart. I do appreciate those that support me, and those that can't, I understand. And so it's just so many things when it comes to this. Hold on, y'all. This is my daughter. Trey, the truth, take over for a minute.
Okay, I'm going live tonight. I'm back.
What you going live about, Evil? Oh, well, I saw the poll. I think my vote was losing.
Yeah, but I'm actually going about that and more. So tonight's going to be the Brian McKnight saga, the Grief Profiteers.
What's going on with Brian McKnight?
He they jumped. Black Twitter is all over his ass for disowning his black children.
His children are adults that are spoiled as hell.
Yes,
they like well over 21.
And that's what he said. He said, and I wholeheartedly believe he has every right to do that.
And when was the last time Brian McKnight sold out some concerts or just like was bringing in income like this?
No,
what more do they want from him?
He sells out concerts.
No, I'm just saying, like he sell out a concert at somewhere in Vegas. He ain't doing no damn stadium tours.
Yeah, but he's still touring. But you know, they're mad because he recognizes his stepchildren and his children from his new wife, Nico. And he just had a baby with her, right? And he named it Brian McKnight Jr.
Black Twitter talk too much. They fucking with the brat too.
Yeah, but
wait a minute, Trey. Wait a minute. So D-Truth, you said D-Truth, you said you going live tonight talking about Brian McKnight?
Yes.
Great. I was gonna talk about that. Great. And the brat too, because the sperm thing. It's just go ahead, D-Truth. I'm glad you're talking about Brian McKnight.
Yeah, Brian McKnight. And also, I'm doing the New York City subway vigilante.
Mm-hmm.
And I have updates on Saggy Titty Court and Philly Phil's Court.
Oh, wow. This should be good. What time, D-Truth?
My normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central.
Miles, drop D-Truth link in the chat. Drop his link in the chat.
I just put up a post on my community wall.
Okay, of course I'll share it out.
I'm gonna make a promo also.
Okay, great. I'm gonna share it out. Tom. Oh, okay, I was just making sure that was you and not Keisha. Okay, good. The true time. Welcome back.
I'm actually taking today off. I done ordered somebody to work what was working for somebody else.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You've been working a lot.
Take it today.
Thank you, E. Brooks. Thank you right now. Y'all make sure if y'all not subscribed to D-Truth, go over there and subscribe, child. It's gonna be a good live tonight. I can't wait. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. So that's what I was saying, y'all, as far as the support. If you're gonna support, please support. I'm just not gonna be stressing it as much. But the support or the lack of will dictate my presence, because I do spend a lot of time on this app. I do, I do put a lot into it. And I just feel like if I'm going to be supported, I'm going to be supported. And I appreciate those I really do. I'm not being ungrateful. I promise you I'm not. It's just something I felt in my spirit I needed to say, along with some of the other things I'm going to say later on tonight. Okay, but anywho, let's get into it. So, for those, let me check my likes and see what y'all liking. Are y'all liking me so far? Yeah, I can't wait, Slay. That's gonna be a good one. All right.
Now you know Miss Liz gonna have the opposite of whatever I say. So,
not all the time. A lot of the time. Oh, I got 40 likes. Thank y'all. That feels good. And I got 42 people watching. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. And also, like I said,
power on.
Bluetooth said you taking too long. And also, like I said, y'all, feel free to hit the cash app and support the channel, okay?
Bluetooth pairing.
Yeah, Slay, how's Daddy Slay doing,
Bluetooth
sweetie?
connected.
All right, y'all. So, D-Truth, you know where we at as far as the trial? Have you been tapping in? I know you've been busy.
I have been listening. I saw some testimony, and I hope talking about the crime scene is kind of piecing everything together for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So saw you had there was a woman on the stand. I heard some of it, not all of it, but
her name is Laura.
Yeah,
Her name is Laura Rutland.
yeah, I know the case. So once they start talking, I'll know where they're at.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So remember when we ended the other day, y'all, we were Laura had been questioned by the prosecutor, the attorney general, and now she's about to be hey, babe. You need me? Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 minute, y'all.
So Trey, what have you been up to?
Pointing out how that homeless nigga in Detroit ain't shit.
No, we knew that. I mean, when your mama don't even like you, you know you can't be worse shit.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think I'm gonna do that till he had like 2 people watching. That's my goal, to have 2 people over there watching.
2 people over where, Trey?
At the homeless shelter in Detroit. I'm gonna keep going till there's 2 watching.
Oh God, my dad is back at home, being his usual self. He's getting better. Thanks for the prayers. Now it's time to work on getting my voice back. Oh, okay. It's like you done lost your voice. Oh goodness. If it ain't one thing, it's another. God is good. It's like, yep. So he's doing better. That's good. Trey, I can't with you today. I just cannot. So listen, so now we're gonna get into Miss Laura Rutland being cross-examined, y'all. So when we start, the jury and everybody are gonna be coming back into the courtroom, and then she's gonna be cross-examined. Let me try to forward it just a little. Take care of yourself, like get better, girl. I've been fighting one too, girl.
Before the jury comes in, I want to review a few rules of court and rules of procedure with counsel. First, Rule 20 of the Rules of Criminal Procedure provides that there shall be no argument on objections unless requested by the court. And that's Rule 19. Rule 19? Rule 18. No argument on objections unless requested by the court. Rule 18B. Then Rule 43H of the Rules of Civil Procedure, which is applied to the Rules of Criminal Procedure through Criminal Procedure Rule 37, I believe it is. 37, yes. And that is that only one counsel for each party shall examine or cross-examine a witness. And by extension to that, the court's order, and that's Rule 611 and the procedure established in the course of this state, the examining counsel only shall make objections. If Mr. Griffin is going to cross-examine, Mr. Griffin makes objections. Likewise, with the state's attorney general, not any and everyone can jump up and object and argue. Any questions about either of those rules?
Your Honor, I understand the rule. So, as the women that were attending to get to testify about blood in the water yesterday, I objected. And it was a speaking objection. I apologize. But when I object, will you and sometimes invite argument?
Okay, so of course this is old Dickie boy, going back and forth with the judge about the rules of the courtroom. I think the judge was pretty much addressing him because he tended to in the last session that we listened to one of his because he has a team, of course, and one of his other partners was questioning the witness, and he jumped up and objected. The partner didn't, he did. So of course he feel away because of his dog will holler.
Or I'm trying to preserve objections in the record, and I'm wondering, and since he doesn't get an appeal, that's not his concern. How would you like me to handle that?
Well, the objection speaks for itself. If the parties wish to place something on the record at some point in time after a witness after the examination is over, the court will give you that opportunity. But if we have speaking objections, if one party makes an objection and proceeds to argue it through a speaking objection, I give equal time to opposing side. So we end up having a debate rather than that interrupts the trial and all of that. I certainly understand the defense's right to make a proper record, and we'll address that as is needed without there being a speaking objection.
For instance, they've listed hearsay, in my opinion, and I object. Should I say objection hearsay or just object?
Yes, sir.
I can do that.
Yes, sir. The legal basis for the objection
Okay.
only.
Not a real advocacy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, he's trying
Then the
to.
jury.
Go ahead, Detroit.
The judge is trying to clarify because they just yell out objection, but the jury doesn't know what they're objecting to. So he wants them to say hearsay, objection, hearsay, objection not brought into evidence,
Right.
objection not a legal expert or not an
Just
expert.
be more clear on what they're objecting to.
Yeah, because the jury doesn't know what they're objecting to, so the jury thinks the whole thing is bad.
Right.
So I think he's trying to clarify that they make sure that they, I don't mind you objecting, but we need to know what you're objecting to, not just objection, which fogs the jury's mind on what they're objecting to. And then if they can't go back and deliberate on why they objected, because the answer usually is I withdraw the question or they reform the question. So he doesn't want them to keep doing that because I think he noticed that what he's doing, he's objecting to things that he wants the jury to understand could not possibly be true, or another thing could be true with that.
Right.
So I just wanted to put that in there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, y'all, here we go.
The jury is present. Thank you. Cross-examination, Mr. Griffin.
Detective Cross, good morning. My name is Jim Griffin.
Detective
Jim
Rutland.
Rutland, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My name is Jim Griffin. I represent Alec Murdoch. You had testified on direct examination a moment ago that it was, you believe, somewhat unusual for Mr. Murdoch to go visit his mother as late as 9:06 on a Monday evening. You recall testifying?
I do.
And you were sitting in the car when he was being interviewed, and you recalled him saying that his father, Mr. Randolph Murdoch, had just been put in the hospital that very day.
That's correct.
And that it was an unusual day because Mr. Randolph Murdoch was not with Ms. Libby Randolph, and she gets anxious when that occurs. You remember that?
I remember him saying something along those lines.
And in that context, you don't criticize a son who goes to visit his mother who has early onset dementia on the very day in the afternoon that the father is admitted to the hospital. You're not here to criticize him for that, are you?
No, I didn't criticize. I just made a mental note that was interesting.
Okay. And you, do you walk the crime scene when you arrived and you made some mental notes and observations that you subsequently recorded in a report, did you not?
I did.
And one of the things that you mentally noted and then subsequently reported was that there was a tremendous amount of blood spatter in the feed room area and around where Paul was murdered. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And there was brain matter. No?
Shout out to Come Correct. Thank you, sweetheart, for supporting the channel. Let me see what you said, Heathen, because I know you said something. Well, keep on moving. Don't stop. Just be you, boo. Thank you. Thank you, Come Correct. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Organic matter, all about the place where Paul was murdered, correct?
That's correct.
And I think you even described that there was matter, that blood that went up to the ceiling and to the door and spatter everywhere, right?
That's correct.
And you also told the jury that Alec was clean. And you're referring to his shirt was clean, correct?
Correct.
His shorts were clean, correct?
Correct.
You remember the litany of Mr. Matter's shorts, shirts, shoes were clean, correct?
That's correct.
He was clean, correct?
To my visual eye, he was clean. Yes.
And to your visual eye, it did not look like he had just blown his son's head off in the confines of a feed room where splatters everywhere. Isn't that correct?
I didn't say that.
Well, let me ask you, in your mind's eye, that night, on June 7th, did he look like someone had just blown his son's head off, spatter going everywhere?
Again, I can't say that for sure.
They true. They true.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
He's being dramatic.
No. Don't add.
Oh, that.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, the other thing. Oh, okay. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Do you have that up on your avatar?
No. I can put it up real quick.
Yeah, I need the people to see what you. I need the people to see.
Okay, give me a second.
You go from one extreme to the other. You just don't give a damn. Like you honestly just don't give a damn.
I do. I don't understand. I mean,
y'all look at. I wish. No, not really, because that's just too much booty. That's just too much booty. Yeah, hold on. We're gonna take a little break and we're gonna do a little visual. Let me know when you get it up. Actually, I just leave it down until you get it up.
A lot of things would come into play to affect that. Distance is one of them.
Well, certainly if he appeared that way on the night of June the 7th,
you, a sworn law enforcement officer, you would have initiated process to take him into custody, I suspect, wouldn't you?
No, that was not my role that evening. I was just assisting.
Well, one of the things you did that evening, Ms. Rutland, was you obtained a search warrant, did you not?
I did.
And that was your first official duty in connection with this double homicide investigation, right?
That's correct.
And I'm gonna show you Exhibit 3, Your Honor. I shared it with Mr. Mathers during the break, and asked the witness to identify it. You recognize Exhibit 3?
I do. This is the search warrant. I got that night.
Your Honor, we'd move Exhibit 3 into evidence this time, I believe without objection.
Submitted.
I have it. So tell the jury, please, Exhibit 3 is, well, first, let's just talk about a search warrant. What is a search warrant?
It grants us the right to search a certain item that may be potential evidence in a case.
And this search warrant was for what property?
4147 Moselle Road in Islandton, County of Colleton, State of South Carolina.
And it covers the whole roughly 1,700 acres, the whole property, does it not?
That is correct.
And it covers the house, the residence where you went into the foyer, right?
Correct.
It covers all the outbuildings, right?
Correct.
And it covers, and it gives you the right to seize any type of evidence, correct?
Happy Friday, Miss Ann.
Let me see
Welcome,
if I can
boo.
get Mr. Elmo to work. Can you turn it on, please? I've got to turn sideways. All right. See if we can read that back. Is there light? That's much better. Can you zoom in? All right, okay. Got it. So, and this is the search warrant, right?
Yes, it is.
And it says description of premises to be searched. And here it's 4147 Moselle Road, Islandton. And then there's a PIN number. What's the PIN number?
That's a property identification number that's assigned to every parcels of real property within the county. It's set by the tax office.
And it says the property to be searched are any residences, vehicles, outbuildings, kennels, or sheds, right?
That is correct.
And then it says the description of the property to search and to be seized, and that's under description of property, right?
Correct.
And you prepared this document for the magistrate to sign.
I did.
And here says evidence that may be used or taken during the commission of a crime of homicide to include but not limited any item, tool, clothing, gloves, mask, hats, hoodies, shoes, boots, jewelry, firearms, ammunition, shell casings, gunshot residue, weapons, identification documents, any paperwork, etc. It says any evidence inside vehicles on the property, any evidence found in outbuildings or sheds, any tire, shoe impressions, any and all DNA to include but not limited to fingerprints, touch DNA, etc. Any drugs, narcotics, drugs, paraphernalia, any and all cellular phones, phone records to include incoming, outgoing calls, text messages, voice messages, etc. Then it goes on to talk about photographs and whatnot. It's all encompassing, isn't it?
It is.
And this is basically as broad of a search warrant that you draft because it's a homicide investigation and it gives you carte blanche on the property of the crime scene, correct?
That's correct.
And with the search warrant, you have the authority to go in the house and look for unclean, dirty clothes. Did you not?
I wasn't in that capacity that evening. I was assisting.
Well, the search warrant provided that authority to law enforcement, did it not?
It would have, yes.
And you mentioned that you got into the law enforcement business because you're CSI TV junkie of sorts. Did I understand you to say that?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, and And you've seen CSI shows where they go and they look into drains of showers and sinks and to see if blood residue had been recently flushed through there. That's possible, is it not?
It could be.
And that's just not on TV. I mean, that's skills that SLED's crime team has available to them, correct?
I don't know what they have available, but that would be a crime scene unit question.
And actually there were the clean clothes that Alec Murdoch was wearing that night, they were seized, were they not?
Yes.
Okay, and the clean shoes were seized, correct?
Yes.
And the clean shirt was seized, was it not?
Yes, it was.
But that, you were in the house when that happened, but you didn't collect the clothes, right?
I did not collect anything. I stood by in the foyer.
And who did the collection, do you recall?
Special Agent Owen.
And when was he assisted by anybody?
I was just standing by. They went to a back bedroom and I was in the foyer area. It was like an open floor plan.
And do you recall how, do you recall what Mr. Owen, Detective Owen, Special Agent Owen, apologize. Detective Owen, Special Agent Owen, did you observe what he collected the clothes in?
I did not.
Did he collect all the clothes and put them in one paper bag?
I don't recall.
Now,
see, this is why I keep telling y'all I need new friends.
Why? Because Dick is a terrible lawyer.
No. Let me let me put this image up. Y'all see that?
Give him the solo. We can't really see it, but it looked like you like the girl off of Baby Kids. Now he done gave her a donkey boot. He just ain't gonna act right.
It's what we talking about. It's what I'm saying. Y'all see that shit? Oh,
well,
Lord.
Truth, you did tell him you had body meat and booty meat and stuff, so that is what you told him.
I know, but why does he have to go from one extreme to the
Because he's
next?
an evil little clown. You got to like think like him. You got to give him a bland thing for you to get something normal.
Ma'am, you told me you had booty meat and extra meat, and I put that in my AI, and this is what my AI brought back.
Right, Ken. Shaking my damn head. That's what I'm doing over here, shaking my damn head, Ken. Okay, the truth. I get it. I take all the blame.
Girl Summer.
I typed into my AI cartoon picture a lot of booty meat and extra meat, and that's what it came up with.
Well, I'll take it. I digress. I'll take it.
This is a long way from Mr. T, though, clown. I have to say.
I
told you one extreme to the next. I told you that. Tamara said that look like my mama, but Tamara, your mama got a dog. Tamara said her mama got a dog.
Hey, Big Booty Judy.
Trey, you heard what Tamara said?
The truth, I cannot with you. I just can't. But thank you. I appreciate that. That's better than Mr. T. I tell you that.
But
that is better than me.
Well, they saw Mr. T on the A-Team thing, but I put Mr. T on the milk carton too. So.
That's better than Mr. T.
I'm glad we found you though.
I know, right?
You take that.
I'm
milk
here.
carton.
I'm here. Thank you, D True. Thank you for just even looking for me, putting up the missing, the missing poster. Even though I was Mr. T.
Whatever I could do, whatever I
I
could do, I
know.
would do. We had to find you. We had to find you. That strike you were on yesterday was ridiculous.
Oh God. All right,
But
y'all. Here we go.
are those the Popeye arms though, or what? What is she doing with her arms?
It's a pose, Trey. It's called posing.
Yeah,
I'm posing.
it's like talk to the hand kind of thing. See, she
Yeah,
got her
talk
head
to the
turned,
hand.
talk to the hand, talk
Yup.
to the hand. Don't look
Oh,
at
okay. She got attitude. She got a hand on her hip and okay, got it.
Yeah, well, you can't
That's
help
what it
You
is.
can't help but put a hand on that hip.
Mm-hmm.
If you just put your hand towards the back, it's on the hip.
Yep. Yep, pretty much. That's me.
Damn near didn't fit on the milk carton. I should have put milk does a body good right next to it.
I cannot. That's me, Slice. That's me, girl. I got a dunk.
Ask Tony, did I get it right? Is the picture right?
He out there in the backyard with Keisha and Chad. They out there doing something in the backyard. Probably cleaning out their pool. I don't know what they doing. I'ma ask him though. He probably gonna like that. That's a big dunk. Mm-hmm.
Man, tomorrow that arm fat means a good cook.
Tamara, Big Mama arms, girl. Big Mama arms. Y'all crazy. Okay, y'all. Thank you, D True. I appreciate you.
The jury heard the complete video audio of the interview with Alec Murdaugh on the evening, the early morning hours of June the 8th. And yet you were asked to repeat some of the things that he said. And I want to, I mean, the tape speaks for itself. I don't want anyone to misconstrue your testimony. So just want to ask you, are you saying that Mr. Murdaugh tried to turn his son over 2 times on that tape, or that on 2 occasions he described one incident that he tried to turn his son over?
The latter that he explained 2 different times.
So in answer to your question,
Thank you, Trey. Y'all feel free to hit the cash app. Thank you for supporting the channel.
if anyone would walk away thinking that Alec Murdaugh told you that he tried to turn him over 2 times, that would just be mistaken, and we've now clarified it, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, you never asked, or Special Agent Owen never asked Mr. Murdaugh how he tried to turn his son over, correct? That's it.
Correct.
And so, you see Mr. Metters crawling around on the floor down here as trying to reenact something. But that night, he never was asked specifically, what did you do to try to turn your son over, correct?
That's correct. We did not ask that.
And that night, he was not asked specifically how the phone popped out of his pocket while you were trying to turn him over, correct?
Correct.
And that night, he was not asked specifically how far were you able to move Paul, if at all, when you tried to flip him over, correct?
Correct.
And in fact, did he really even say that I was trying to flip him over to check his pulse?
I'd have to check the transcript, but I believe he said something along those lines.
This not Dick. I just thought about what you said. Or Trey. I think Tracy. This not Dick. This one of the other attorneys.
But my question is, how do you not have any blood on him if he just admits going to the body?
How, what now? Say that again.
How does he have no blood on him if he admits going over and touching?
That's what we was talking about the other day. That's what we was talking about the other day. He said that he tried to check their pulse, and that's what I was saying.
Okay, but
it can't be possible.
Yeah, but he just said he tried to turn him over. He should have blood on his hands at least. That man was shot in the chest.
Exactly. That's
Blood
what I said.
everywhere.
Mhm.
And he was standing in water that had blood in it. How does he not have blood on him?
That's what I was saying.
I mean, if he touched the body, he's got blood on his hands. He's going to touch his clothes. How can his clothes be completely clean?
He gonna have blood on at least his hands and maybe even his shoes, the truth, right? Because there were puddles of blood, you know, that there were puddles of blood, right?
Well, his shoes should be wet and there should be concentrates of blood on his shoes if he was in the, where his son was, because his son was in a puddle of water mixed with blood.
Right. Yep. That's what I was saying the other day. All right, y'all. Here we go.
Well, did he tell you where he tried to check Paul's pulse?
He did not.
So we don't know from your interview, or Special Agent Owen's interview, how he tried to turn him over, how the phone popped out, at least how Alec describes it, because he wasn't asked, and where on Paul's body he attempted to check his pulse, correct?
Correct.
And you were asked questions about whether there were knee prints and footprints by Paul's body, next to his body, right?
Yes, I was asked that.
And did you do such a forensic analysis, investigation to see if there are boot prints or footprints around Paul's body?
I looked with my eyes.
And were you aware that before you got there? Well, what time did you get there?
Can I check my notes?
Sure.
Okay.
You can take this down. Through Mr. Helmut. I think that's it.
12:22 a.m. I was on scene.
Okay, 12:22 a.m. And Paul's body and Maggie's body were covered up with a sheet, but still present, correct?
Correct.
So when you were looking at Paul's body, just observing whether there are footprints near him, you couldn't see right next to his body because of the sheet, could you?
The sheet was mostly on his body, not on the cement on the ground next to the body.
Was it a fitted sheet?
No, but it wasn't a queen sheet.
So Tamara says, I believe he never. What's wrong? Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me plug up Keyshawn's device. Hold on.
So remember where where Paul's body was, which is maybe 3 feet or less from the feed room door. And there was a blood splatter just past the door of the feed room. So he's literally between 1 and 3 feet. His foot was literally almost next to the feed room. And there was water all around him next to the feed room. Now remember, the feed room door, about 3 to 4 feet to the left, is the first kennel. So why is all that water out there if they're washing out the kennels? Why is it all the way over there by the feed room? That's what I didn't understand either. And they're saying that he kneeled down next to his son because did he bend over? I don't think he's going to bend over if he's trying to lift his son to turn him over to check his pulse. He would have to get some. He wouldn't have very much leverage if he just bends over and tries to move him. Because he just asked, was there knee? Did you see any knee prints or footprints by the body? I believe he's going to say, well, you do know that there was police walking all over the crime scene. That he's going to say that again. Well, not him, but this new lawyer will.
Yeah, this one of the lawyers on the team. He's not deep, but he's just as much as ass is deep. But let me say something to what Tamara said. Tamara said, I believe he never touched them, but I do believe he had blood on him when he went to his mom's house, because he didn't go right in to talk to his mom where the sitter was, if I'm not mistaken. Because see, Tamara don't watch the whole trial, the truth. So she knows about testimony that we hadn't heard yet. So this is the thing.
And he tried to get that woman to say that he was wearing a different to wearing different clothes than she saw him in.
Yeah. And so the extreme to me is from you not having any blood on you to you should have had some blood, because even if you did,
just a little bit.
Right.
Just,
and so
on your hands and you touch yourself. I mean,
if you try to check for a pulse, I mean, they were bloody, the truth.
Yes, he got shot in his chest and then in back of his head. There's no way he didn't have blood all over him. If he went anywhere near the body, he would have to have blood on him. If he kneeled down beside the body, he'd have blood on his knees. There was blood in the water. If he touched him, he'd have it on his hands. They're saying he didn't have any of that.
Oh Lord. Okay. Let me hold on, child. Tony went to the store and of course he calling. Hold on. Go ahead, D True.
There's a lot of things I don't think he thought through, because again, he should have had some kind of blood on him because he was at the crime scene, on his shoes. And if he says he tried to reach and touch the body, he should have it on his hand. So he should have had some on his clothes. See, that's another thing that they said, that the caretaker said that he had washed those kennels out earlier, and he never puts the hose up like that, so the water should have dried. His testimony says someone else tried to wash down the crime scene, or at least dilute the crime scene, because he's not going to wash the crime scene down. He's continuously bleeding, but I believe he tried to dilute the crime scene, which means he's adding another substance in, which degrades the blood and degrades the crime scene to a larger area. I believe that's what he was doing. He was trying to at least put some kind of, they can't really figure it out if I do this kind of thing. Because the caretaker said he had washed them out earlier that day. Yeah, you can do that. People will clean up too well, and it ends up hurting them. Like this was deliberately cleaned up, and who would have a motive to deliberately clean up? Because remember, his DNA cannot be there because he was not there. So his DNA should not be mixed up in the area where the bodies were. Okay.
I'm back, y'all. Good point, D True. The whole, like I say, that's why the whole. Shout out to who is this? I don't know who this is, y'all. Miss K. Thank you, Miss K. Thank you. She said for hashtag content that matters. Thank you, Miss K. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. All right. I don't know who got rid of that troll, but thank you. I got to go back to my screen. All right, here we go, Deetra.
Sheet either.
Okay, and jury has seen photos of the sheet. Were you aware that Captain Chapman and others went around Paul's body and lifted the sheet up to see if there was a gun underneath him?
Not at the time I was at the scene, no.
Well, I take it you did not observe their footprints anywhere in the area either then, right?
Not that I recall.
Thank you, Eva. Hey, Melinda.
And you said that Alex's pants were clean. Remember saying that?
I remember saying that.
What color pants did he have on?
Khaki.
I thought I saw khaki, y'all. I thought I saw
And
khaki.
are you aware of any forensic testing that had been done to the pants to see whether there was blood on the pants
That night?
subsequently?
No, there was nothing done that night.
Hey,
forensically.
Nikki.
That
Good
night,
to see you,
nothing was
boo.
done.
Hey, the Clark.
Not before I interviewed him, no.
Right. And you just did not observe any blood on his pants or in his pocket?
No, just simply speaking with him like this, looking him up and down, I did not see any blood on him.
And he didn't look like someone who had just been within feet of blowing Paul's head off, right?
Again, I can't say that. There's so many different factors that you would have to take into account.
Now, you did a lot more, I believe, that night. After you left, well, let's go back. When you got to the scene, you partnered up with Agent Owen, correct?
That is correct.
And you saw inside the shed and you observed there was wadding on the floor near his feet, Paul's feet.
Correct.
And when we say wadding, what are you talking about?
The internal components of a shotgun shell.
Okay.
And
Can I
then
say
you saw in the
Okay.
rear window of the shed,
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So what they're referring to is
Mm-hmm.
there's usually a wad of cotton type fabric inside the shotgun shell.
Mm-hmm.
They said that cotton or that went into Paul's body and came out below his armpit. And they believe that's where that splatter of blood came from.
Mm-hmm.
That's inside the feed room.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was close enough. Now remember, for that wad to hit you, you have to be pretty close.
Right.
That wad usually comes out and falls way short of the target. But if he shot him within 5 to 10 feet, that wad would hit him. And it was enough to go through Paul's body and out just below his armpit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the blood splatter from under his armpit.
Mm.
Ends up in the feed room.
Wow.
That's why
Wow.
that's why he's talking about this right now. That's why he's talking about that wad. Because he's trying to establish that the killer was just feet away from Paul. When they
Exactly.
initially-
We all know that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he's trying to establish how could my client be only feet away from Paul when he shot him without any blood on him? Well, I could answer that. He went and changed. Where's the clothes he's originally wearing?
Mm.
They seem to have disappeared. I wouldn't be surprised if his dumbass didn't show up at his mama's house in his underwear.
Wait. Now, I will say this. I don't think he showed up in the underwear. Okay. But I do think he showed up in the clothes that he was wearing when it happened. I think he went to his mama's house.
I don't think so. I think
You don't think so?
He had to have taken off the clothes and done something with them because there's no blood in his truck.
Okay.
So remember, if he has blood on him and he sits down, the blood is now going to be transferred to his car, unless he did something like put some plastic down in his car when he got in. There should have been some blood transfer on his car seat. So I'm thinking either he had something else. He took those off, put them in a bag, put something else on, and then went to the house. But then again, he hadn't showered yet. Because she said that he didn't immediately, if he got there at that time, he didn't immediately come into his mother. So that would give him time to shower, change, and then come downstairs. Or come into where the mother is.
So let me tell you something. Now, I don't know what the parents' house looked like. Don't know how big it is. I can only imagine they probably stay in a mini mansion. I mean, they got money, right? They got money, and I can only imagine if the mom was suffering from dementia, she was, early dementia. She was probably in her bedroom or whatever. Now we do know it was a maid that I think, but what I'm saying is I think he was able to get into that house and do some things before he was noticed. What you think?
I believe so. I think he went in through the back door, went to whatever room has a shower in it, showered, because again, unless he put something down on the car, blood transfer would have gotten on his car seats. 2, he would have to change again because blood is on him to whatever clothes he changed to. They're still going to find blood on him. Not until he showers and puts new clothes on after he showers, then he'll be completely blood free.
Facts. Okay.
All right, I'm looking at the father's house now. Is
it like a mini mansion maybe, or a huge house or whatever? I can only imagine.
Trying to see where's his that's not his father. I'm trying to see his father's house, but they're not showing me his father's house.
All right, we're gonna listen to a little bit more, y'all. Yeah, right. Ask questions. Welcome, baby. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate all the likes I do, and I appreciate the support. Continue to hit the Cash App and support the channel.
There were several holes, right?
That is correct.
And you described in your report that you saw large amounts of blood spatter and brain skull matter were on the door to the shed and the items within the storage building. You saw all that, right?
That's correct.
And then you went and examined Maggie's body, did you not?
I wouldn't say examined. I would just say I looked at her.
And one of the things that you noticed when you were looking at Maggie's body, I believe you said you noticed there are a few clumps of her hair and a broken earring were located near a UTV tire, right?
That is correct.
And what's UTV tire?
I'm sorry?
What do you mean by UTV?
All-terrain vehicle, like a four-wheeler, side by side.
Okay. And you talked about these foot impressions that you observed, right?
I did.
And I said I was done with Mr. Elmo, but I'm not. Can we put these back up, please? Can you turn on Elmo? It's on. Oh, there it is. How do you zoom in? Done? Let's just change the color. Make it more, okay. All right. I think this. Okay. Might not be a good one. That's okay. Thanks. You mentioned that you told investigators that work for me and Mr. Harpootlian that the boot prints were not yours in these photos, right?
That is correct.
But now you told the jury that the boot prints are yours.
That's incorrect. Those are not my boot prints.
Oh. Whose boot prints are they?
I don't know.
Oh, so, okay, that's why I get to do this. So,
Yes, let's pose questions.
so you don't know whose boot prints those are?
No.
All right. Now, one thing about the search warrant that I asked you about, it was, do you have it up there?
I couldn't remember if I gave it back to you or
I
not.
don't think you did. It's okay. It was never executed, was it?
I handed this off to SLED agents once I was at the scene. Thank you.
You said you handed the search warrant off to SLED agents.
I did.
Okay. But to your knowledge, was it ever executed?
Yes, it was.
Or you think it was executed?
It was.
And why do you say that?
Because the SLED crime scene unit, I was present while they were processing the scene and executing the search warrant.
And so there are two ways that law enforcement can get access to property. One is through a search warrant and one's by consent. Is that right?
That's correct.
Are you aware that Mr. Murdoch gave SLED, Colleton County, any law enforcement, the FBI, carte blanche consent to search his property?
That wasn't relayed to me. I was tasked with getting a search warrant, so I did.
Okay, and once a search warrant is executed, a return is filed with the magistrate who issued it, right?
That's correct.
And you never filed a return on that search warrant, right?
Do you have, like I said, it was given to SLED, so.
So we'll find out more about that. But to your knowledge, I mean, you didn't file a return, that's all you can say, right?
I don't recall. I have to check my notes.
You heard on the tape, you heard Mr. Murdoch say, you can do anything, looking for anything. Do you remember him just giving consent to whatever you need?
As far as speaking with him, yes, I remember him saying that. And you walked back through the crime scene one last time before you cleared the area on the morning of the 8th, is that right? You could say that. We were walking around the whole night and staying out of the way of the crime scene unit.
Were you there after the crime scene unit left?
No, I was not. They were still processing when I left.
Do you know whether or not the crime scene unit left shotgun pellets behind in the feed room?
I have no knowledge of any of that.
20, 30, even more shotgun pellets left behind in the feed room. Were you aware of that?
Objection sustained.
June 10th, 2 days, 3 days. Thursday, June the 10th.
Hold on 1 second. D True, you got anything to say? Go ahead. I'll be right back.
Well, I think he's just he's trying to clarify what she didn't do and what they should have done to, again, give the jury a perception of these guys don't know what they're doing. You know, they would have recovered all the shotgun pellets. They would have tagged everything that was there. And the other reason that they probably didn't find a few shotgun pellets because they went through the window. I don't know why he's badgering her to change her testimony, you know, and then he got the testimony wrong because she turned around and said, I never said that. I didn't say that. So he's pushing her to say that the crime scene investigators did not do a good job. And he's hoping that she says, well, I don't think they collected everything. I don't think they did what they were supposed to do. You know, I wouldn't put it past them if they forgot some pellets. Because remember, a shotgun uses small, tiny pellets where a rifle uses a slug. A shotgun uses pellets, and the pellets could go anywhere because once they hit something, they could just be anywhere. If it's wood, they'll embed inside the wood. They have to get all that out, or they have to specify it. Alex attorney was aggy as hell. Yeah, he was. I think he was frustrated because remember, he's not the only one. He has to listen to the other guy, and the judge made it very clear that he's only allowing one person to cross-examine anyone. There'll be no crisscrossing. There'll be no changing out. Whatever you got to say, it better be done by that guy because both of you are not going at them. And a lot of times the court does do that. They won't allow because it's like good cop, bad cop. And then one gets aggressive and then the other one is a little more calmer. It's a tactic they use to, you know, this one's an asshole. Well, this guy's really nice. I'll answer his questions. So the judge doesn't want any of that. But I was talking about the shotgun pellets because he's trying to get the witness to say that the crime scene investigators are not very good, that they may have left some things. So she's like, yeah, I don't have. Yeah,
they've been trying to question they actually from the very beginning they've been trying to question the integrity of the crime scene.
Yep. Between the police walking around, between the crime scene now he's trying to question the crime scene investigators. Because remember, they have a lot of circumstantial evidence.
Hold on, D2, because I gotta apologize to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio, sweetie. I was supposed to call you on yesterday. I apologize. I will call you today. I do apologize, but I kind of digressed it on yesterday, so I didn't make any phone calls. But I got you today, sweetie. Thank you for joining this morning. I appreciate it.
Well, you were missing.
Want to talk to you though.
You were missing.
I did go missing. I did. I did go missing. Yeah. Scorpio, you see, he gave me a dunk, girl. Let me pull it up for you. Hold on, Scorpio, girl. That's me, Scorpio. I got a dunk.
I can't figure out how those legs hold up all that ass.
You don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about it. You don't.
You don't look like you have enough thigh to hold up all that ass.
Scorpio, look, girl, I got a dunk.
Ask Miss Liz how she do it.
What is Miss Liz? You talk to her, D True? Is Miss Liz okay?
She was in the chat last night, I think.
Oh, was she? You know, I wasn't in. D True don't went silent. Look at Ebro, some of that B love. No, some of that B love BBL. Y'all crazy.
Now Brazil don't have enough to lift that.
That's a lot. That's a donk. Mm-hmm.
Miss Liz is fine.
She fine. Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah.
she gonna be there tonight.
Yeah, she should be.
I feel you too. It's hard.
I'm waiting for her to answer. I'm waiting for her to answer.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay. All right, go ahead and finish saying what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean the
Hey,
entire time the lawyer has done nothing but try to cross-examine the police department, now the crime scene investigators. So again, but that's their job, to put doubt,
to cause doubt. Right.
cause doubt, to make a reasonable doubt, and that he's going after people that have evidence against Alex.
Shout out to D-Truth. Not D-Truth, damn it, D-Truth. Shout out to Come Correct. For the cash out for the badunk. Is it a badunkadonk? Come Correct. Badunkadonk.
That's a badunkadunk.
Thank you, heathen. Listen, that's motivation. I'm gonna get that badunkadonk. Y'all watch. I'm gonna get that badunkadonk. Oh Lord, thank you, Come Correct, girl. Go ahead, D-Truth.
Yeah, well, everyone can see where this testimony is going. He wants this woman to discredit them because she's not part of the forensic team. She's a investigator herself, but she's not part of the forensic team. So he wants her to say that they're not that good and that they probably did miss things. But so far, most prosecuting witnesses are not going to collaborate what they want him to say. Now, his witnesses may, but the prosecuting witnesses will not. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, D-Truth. Yeah, I get phone calls and they really. I'm sorry. Thank you, D-Truth, for that. Go to the. I'm not going to no damn DR. I'm not going to the DR. Bruce, you won't send me over there.
Yeah, you
and I ain't going to Mexico.
You gonna get you a BBL?
And I ain't going to Mexico either. No, I'm sorry.
Get your BBL here where you could actually sue somebody if it goes.
I know that's right. I'm not going over there around yonder.
Don't go over there. By the time you get home, you're like, oh, who do I sue? That doctor ain't even in existence anymore.
They gone. They done jump shit.
Just gone. He done moved to the next hut somewhere down
the street. I'm not doing that. Ebru trying to get me taken out. That's what she trying to do. All right, y'all. Here we go.
You went with a number of SLED agents and law enforcement agents, went to meet with Mr. Murdaugh, Mr. Murdaugh's brothers, Randy and John Marvin, Mr. Murdaugh's son, and they all agreed to meet, and found a location outside of Barnville, I believe. You remember doing it? And that was during that, I believe.
Come Correct and Scorpio. I'm gonna need y'all to behave in the chat, okay? I need y'all to behave, and you too, E. Brooks.
And a SLED agent interviewed Mr. Randy Murdaugh, correct?
That's correct.
And Mr. Randy Murdaugh agreed to allow the download of his cell phone, right?
That's correct.
And gave consent, right?
He did.
And Mr. Alec Murdaugh, to your knowledge, gave consent to download his cell phone, correct?
To my knowledge, yes.
And Mr. John Marvin Murdaugh did the same, correct?
Correct.
And Mr. Buster Murdaugh did the same, correct?
He did.
And everyone gave a voluntary interview that day, to your knowledge, right?
They did.
And then a little bit later, on the Wednesday, June 16th, you assisted SLED when they went out to the Moselle property and went diving, searching for
Oh, hold on.
Let me ask you. When you assisted SLED dive team, when did you assist SLED dive team on June 16th, 2021?
I did.
And with a search of the Moselle property, focusing on waterways, ponds, the Salkehatchie River access points for evidence from the crime, correct?
That's correct.
Were you looking for the firearms that were used to murder Maggie and Paul?
We were looking for anything that could have been linked to their murders.
And then you utilized ATVs and canvassed the entire 1,700 acres of land.
I did. That was my assignment that day.
And once again, that was done with consent by Mr. Murdoch, right?
That is correct.
And then went back the next day, and dug another pond on the property. You remember doing that?
I didn't dive, but I was standing by, yes.
You were there?
Yes,
And again, that was with consent, right?
correct.
And then you were, given consent and you did a search of a white F-250 pickup that Paul normally drove, right?
That is correct.
And while you were there, Mr. Davis shows up, and Mr. Davis, you understood to be the caretaker for the dogs, right?
Yes, that's what he explained his job title was at Moselle.
And that, did you observe him doing his work that day?
I did.
Did you watch him wash down the dog runs?
I don't remember that part.
But you were able to look at his tire marks and make an assessment as to whether they appeared to match the tire marks that were seen under the shed portion next to the old airplane hangar, right?
That's correct. He parks under the canopy next to the UTV.
And then on Friday, June the 18th, you had a meeting and you looked at some photos, I believe crime scene photos and autopsy photos at SLED, correct?
I did.
And you made a mental note and you put it in your record that you noticed a few strands of what appeared to be brown hair, unable to determine the length from the photo in Maggie's hands and fingers, right?
That is correct.
And you thought that possibly was indication of a struggle, that Maggie had grabbed someone, had their hair in her hands, right?
I didn't say that in my report, no,
So why did you note it in your report?
because it was an observation.
Well, you also noticed that in your report that there were some injuries, what appeared to be to Paul's face, that like he had been some type of struggle, right?
I noted what to me could have been scratches or a bruise on his cheek.
And we heard some testimony yesterday about a bolo on the lookout for a white pickup that Paul normally drives. And that pickup was found the next morning, correct?
Oh shoot! I tried to hit y'all. I got a touch screen and I tried to hit it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find my stuff again. But Jay, that's me, girl. I got a badunkadonk. Let me put it up. I'm showing off today, y'all. Damn it! I gotta go back, y'all. I tried to hit my touch screen. I hit the wrong without my mouse, and I hit the wrong thing. But that's me, girl. Don't hate. Don't be a hater. Okay. Don't be a hater, Jay. I got a badunkadonk. Hold on, y'all. It's Friday, damn it. Hold on, y'all. Oh man, I'm gonna have to stop. It's the true fault. It's the true fault. He did it.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, he did. No, you don't, baby. I gotta go back, y'all. Hold on. Oh Lord, have mercy.
My name
That's
is
not
Black.
it. That's not it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. True gotta go back. Damn it, where was my timestamp?
And you may call your next witness.
Oh, no, that's too far.
You were working with Slade Crime?
That's too far.
Yes.
And Mr. John Marvin Murdoch did the same, correct?
Please.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Hey, just Tim, give me a minute, y'all.
I'm here. I'm looking at something. I'm looking at the car data that they removed from Alex Murdaugh's Chevy, which is funny because there's a discrepancy in here. Because it actually keeps a record of every time you're in park and drive, and when you go back into park, and when you're taken out of park, and they show it that at 9:03 the system boots up. That's his car is starting up, right? So the computer boots up at 9:03 the night of the murder. At 9:06 it fires up. At 9:06 taken out of park. It takes 15 minutes to drive to his mother's house. At 9:22, it's back into parks. 21 minutes lapse. He was at the house for around this time. At 9:43, so 20 minutes, 9:22 to 9:43, the truck was taken out of park. A minute later, back into
working
park.
with Sled after you tried to turn Paul over first. Do you remember him saying that?
Yes. Instead of 2 swabs within one container, so 2 swabs for each.
Keep talking, D True. Oh, I thought I was on mute. Damn it. Keep talking, because I'm about to pull up another image, because another witness gonna take the stand before we get off of here. Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna pull up her image,
right,
and I'm gonna pull it up.
I'm giving them the time stamps of his car, of his truck.
Thank you. Go ahead. Great job. Now I'm gonna pull up this other image. Go ahead.
Yeah. So at 9:22, it back into park. 21 minutes later, 9:43 taken out of park. 9:43:59 back into park. The data does not show if car is moving. 9:44 taken out of park again. Car out of park for 16 minutes. Now remember, they said it takes about 16 minutes to go from his mother's house to his house. At 10 p.m. exactly, back into park. 10:01 taken out of park. 10:01:29 back into park. 10:01:30 taken out of park. 10:01 back into park. 10:04 taken out of park. 10:05 back into park. 10:07 he makes the call. 10:11 taken out of park. 10:12 back into park. 10:13 taken out of park. And that's where it stops recording. So when he got there at 10:01, at 10 p.m. he put it in the park. 10:01 he takes it out of park. 30 seconds later, back into park. Another minute later, taken out of park. Another 15 seconds back into park. Another 3 minutes taken out of park. And then at 10:05 back into park. Now, remember the picture I showed you. He walked a good distance away from the kennels to call the police. And then he goes back to his car at 10:11. After making the call, 4 minutes later, he goes back to the car and it's taken out of park again. A minute later, back into park, and then another minute later, taken out of park. So they're looking at all these strange little in and out of parks when he was at the murder scene. So what was he doing? Why was he in the car, putting the car in drive, taking the car out of drive that entire time? Okay, Come Correct wants the link. Let me get it for you, Come Correct. There you go. Let me see. Did they find tire tracks on Maggie? Because Maggie was only about maybe 10 feet away from Paul, but Maggie was in the grass. Let me see. No, it was an ATV mark. So Maggie's leg was marked up with an ATV tire. Now, that doesn't mean that time that Alex was away, that Alex didn't take an ATV over to where he made the phone call from, which was a good distance away from the things. So basically, okay, yeah, because Tamara, you're right. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Yeah, but they did find the ATV tracks on her. Oh yeah, you know he's not walking over there. He drove something over there. So his car was parked according to his truck computer. He's now at the kennels, and he keeps going in and out of park for the next 4 minutes, and then at 10:07 he makes the 911 call. But the 911 call was made at least 100 yards away from the kennels. And then by 10:11, he was back in his car, because it keeps going in and out of park from 10:11 all the way to 10:13. So, oh, wait, man, it's getting crowded up here. Howdy, everyone.
Hello, Truth, Trey, D Truth. Welcome back.
Juicy?
Oh, hey, D Truth. Welcome back. Hey, Truth. Okay, Money Boy.
Who the hell?
Hello, Kimberly.
Trey, who is Moist Voice?
Hey, Moist Voice, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
So did you
Okay.
You say you wanted me to show this what you sent me today before we get off?
No, that's just so you kind of have it know. But that's what I was reading to them.
Okay. Thank you.
The computer actually logs in every time the car is in and out of park.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. What you two heathens want? What do y'all want?
Well, I just basically came up here because I had somebody tell me that I don't be on a panel, so I just came up here. The fuck. That's what I did. That's what I
Just
did.
Kim, I never told you that you don't be on my panel.
See,
You,
I didn't
you know.
even say you. I didn't even say you though. See, this is the type of shit I be talking about. People
Okay,
just
well, you need to make it
see,
plain. You need to make it plain, ma'am.
that's what I be talking
Now,
about.
I
People
don't know
be
who
really
told you
talking.
that, but don't come up here with no attitude, ma'am. Ma'am. Y'all, me and Juicy Kim beefing. If y'all had noticed that, we beefing.
Can we address her as a hostile witness?
Oh, of course we can. I'm sick of her.
Dang, Juicy Kim, you gotta work to get your special guest privileges back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Tamara, don't leave, girl. I know you know a lot. Tamara, don't leave. Tamara. Tamara said, I'm trying not to. Just Kim. So just Kim just gonna. What's up, Morris voice? What's up, girl?
Nothing much.
You
Excuse me,
good?
I'm a little delirious today.
You delirious? What's the matter?
Yeah, lack of sleep.
Like a flea.
Lack of
What's the
sleep.
matter?
Oh, nothing. Just had to rush my best friend to the hospital yesterday.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Hope she's doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing better.
Okay,
Um,
good. Good, good, good. Is that the one
but
who
I
dog you
did.
got?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
and
I hope she's doing okay.
That ain't never happened. Did you kick me off by mistake?
Oh no, boss. I'd like to say that I dropped the link for Come Correct.
Not Juicy Kim.
I didn't. I'm just saying. I
She
didn't.
just bogarted her way up
She,
here.
basically, she got past security again.
I always get
Oh
past
wow.
security. Don't you know I'm a special
Juicy
guest?
Kim.
Yeah.
Juicy Kim.
Yes.
She get on my nerves.
you can hear her truth, but we can hear her, and we
Oh,
can
y'all
hear
can hear
you.
her. Y'all know my shit is delayed. What she saying, y'all? What
Yeah.
she saying?
She say,
Unfortunately, we can hear her.
When
And
she called my name and I was saying, yeah, what the hell? Shit,
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. But let me tell y'all why Juice Kim and I are beefing. Juice Kim is mad because she wanted Tony this weekend, and I told her she couldn't have him because it's my mama's birthday weekend and we are celebrating. And so she got mad and took it out on me. Come on, I try
well,
to control him.
you do. You do. You know, that means I get them double next week. I get double time next week because you know why? Because you can't be springing on events. You should have your Obama party on your time, not my time. My time is different from your
Ma'am,
time.
I did not set the date, ma'am. It's not my fault that it fell on your weekend.
uh, how do you how do you get double weekend? Is there more days that we add into the weekend?
Just Kim gotta understand. She don't understand since my mama's birthday fell on her weekend, and she don't want to give up her weekend.
That's because I already feel like I lost a lot when I was over there and I came in with that other
Ain't
man.
nobody tell you to go over there, the money boy.
I
Being
was
a hoe.
already I was already over there being in that entanglement with that other man. And you see how much I had to cry and beg to get Tony Day. So I feel that I should have my due diligence and get him for my week what I'm supposed to have.
Well, ain't nobody tell you to take your ass over there, the money boy. Cause money boy a hoe just like you.
And that's what I found out. Let me tell you something. A hoe cannot be a host relationship. Two hoes don't make a brother.
Excuse me, but we cannot be attacking Money Boy like this.
Money
Excuse
boy
me.
is a hoe, just
You
like
ain't
Juice
do
Kim.
that. Right. Two hoes can't be together. Him a hoe, I'm a hoe, we all a hoe. No. We can't be together like that. Because let me tell you something, D2. You missed a whole lot. You really need to go back and listen because let me tell you.
Well, I did watch the I guess the watch party. You know, I guess Silas talked about that. Money Boy had a bunch of entanglements. You were in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see,
You were part
I
of,
had came
you were
clean.
part
I
of
had
that.
to come clean and
I
tell the
thought
truth.
it was E. Brooks.
No. But okay, listen. I had well, okay. So two had a thing on the other day. It was called something with the loyalty with the people. So I came up here to tell the truth about me and Money Boy, right? And then he denied me. He tried to act like we wasn't in that entanglement together. So what happened
And that's
was,
because we weren't.
so what had happened was somebody had said something about Ebro. I don't know what they said, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. I was talking about me and him, and he was up there trying to deny me just like they denied Jesus. But I was like, baby, you got to tell the people the truth. How you used to rub my feet, and he was up there. I don't do feet, just Cam. All that shit, all that there, and then Tony came and then wait.
He
Why
denied you.
you
He
tell on
denied you
me?
3 times. Money Boy
What?
denied you 3 times.
Yes, why Truth
Oh,
tell on me to
oh.
Tony, and then Tony came and was like he was gonna fuck. He said, "I'ma fuck you up, Money Boy." That what he say? That what he say?
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that.
That does sound like him.
That's it. He
That's a
wanna
good.
fuck you
That's a
up, Money
good.
Boy.
We fixed it, D Truth. It's bros over pros.
You're right. You're right.
And then,
You're right.
well, guess what happened? So I got him back though. I got Tony back because I was. What happened was I was feeling jealous because I'm the only side piece he can have. He can't have none other. I'm the only one. I'll do it. I'll make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. So I was hurt. So I came from a lot of hurt. So what had happened was I begged and pleaded and begged. I even cried. I even cried. Me too, I cried. I begged and pleaded. I was like, please take me back. Please.
Skunk, 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 skunk.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so anyway,
I like to
so
have that. I'd like to have those last comments stricken from the evidence.
it's the truth.com. I got a whole lot of witnesses. I got over 200 witnesses in the chat.
Well, E. Brooks says that Trey don't like feet. Trey likes boobs.
She don't know what Trey like. She don't know. Don't listen to her. She don't know what Trey like.
Who? Spider Girl does know what I like.
No, she don't. She don't know what you like, Trey.
Why are you jumping on the messenger? I just read the thing.
Well, she be pretending.
A lot of hostility.
She don't know what she like. She don't know.
No more coffee for you.
And my thing is, he don't be like that with everyone he meets.
You should drink. You should drink more milk, Juicy K.
No, hell no. You want me to stick
look
to
what
the
milk
stomach.
did for Truth Hurts.
What milk do? Oh yeah, I see her dynamic booty.
Yeah. That milk builds a dynamic booty. There you go. That's a new commercial.
But if that dynamic booty pass gas, I can see it jiggling and wiggling.
Wow.
Don't be messages, Kim.
Do we have to go
That's
there?
a lot of ass for a lot of. That's a lot of ass, baby. Can you imagine you have gas? Yeah.
Just Kim. Don't be messages, Kim.
How the hell we get from Alex Murdoch to women passing gas?
Every time Juicy Kim and he to come up on the panel, the commentary
Juicy
goes
Kid, your
down.
booty must be little.
Hey, baby Patty.
Every
She
time
trying
they
to
hit the
spray you.
panel, the conversation goes left.
Well, I had to
Every
come up
time.
and explain to D2 because I had to come in.
Maybe I'll add Ho Chronicles to the live tonight.
Okay, that's
Whole Chronicles?
The Ho
so there's
Chronicles.
a whole lot of hoes in the chat. I'm just saying, and we can all discuss it. See, we got high class hoes, we got the low
Money Boy
class hoes.
is very popular with the women. I see that. He's also has some men stalkers too, but we're not going to talk about that.
Right.
It's
That's
a
why I
lot.
went
It's a lot.
back. That's why I went back to Tony because I refuse to be on the list.
Tony don't want you, ma'am.
You got me fucked up. Tony told me last night. You got me fucked up. Tony told. Go tell him what Tony told me last night. Go ahead, tell him.
Tony!
Tony, Trey wants you.
You got me fucked up. Tony want me, baby. You got me.
Shamira said she a retired hoe. She said she retired.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Brooks said you could send her a ticket.
She get flued out. Brooks said she get flued. So, my boy and your hoe want you.
Hey, baby.
Is Money Boy messing
I
with you?
keep trying to tell Juicy she making herself look bad. Don't nobody want her. Run on there, scat.
Let that nigga know that it's me and you, baby. Tell him, baby.
Yeah, you already know, baby. Money Boy, you leave my baby alone.
Oh no! Oh, you done tipped on me. Oh.
What happened to bros before hoes? That just went out the window. Man.
Oh, I'm a good girl, nigga. You better move around. Tell him, Tony.
Tell me again, baby. Just move around.
Move around.
Trey feels betrayed right now.
Trey don't know what to do. Trey don't know what to do, y'all. Y'all crazy. Oh Lord have mercy.
I keep having to prove.
Hey, Juicy, do you be fluked out? You be fluked out?
I be flued out, voted out. Yeah. I be Skyped out, nigga.
You be Ubered out?
You better go somewhere. D2. You don't know about these pockets over here, boo.
Y'all crazy. I need new friends. I'm gonna keep saying it. Hashtag. I need new friends. Hashtag.
Wow, Bruce called you a whole Detroit hoe.
Well, she can't tell.
Not a Detroit hoe.
She can't leave my house. I can teach her some skills. She better leave me alone. I can teach her some new tricks.
Oh Lord, please don't leave eBrooks alone. Let eBrooks be flued out. She said she ain't no hoe, but she get flued out.
She messing with me. I ain't getting nothing to her. She messing with me.
Do you do yoga? You do yoga, Juicy Kim?
Do I do yoga?
She coming.
What you say, yoga or yoga?
Hey man,
the stretching.
Oh, I stretch every time I slide on that penis, nigga. I slide.
Am I willing to have it? What way, Jay? Let me see what you said, Jay. Jay said, well, y'all can have a threesome. I don't want Juice Kim ass. I'll let Tony have her ass.
I don't do three women. I don't do women, boo. I can do three niggas. So hold on, boo.
This is a family show. This is a family show.
Yeah. Tell him, baby Petty. Tell him, baby Petty.
I'm sorry.
Tell him.
It's
a family show.
They keep messing with me, my boy. It ain't me doing them. They messing with me.
So Juicy Kim, that's a man for each hoe.
Don't nobody want to hear about the trains you had ran on you.
Since I got a split personality, each one of my personalities need a man.
Well, do you do yoga? I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, you say, do I do yoga?
Yes, yoga, not yogurt. Yoga.
Oh no, I don't do yoga.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't meditate.
You need to.
I probably do. But meditation for me is going to sleep. If I sit too long,
yoga ain't about meditation. It's about being flexible, ma'am. Being able to put your legs behind your neck and shit.
Oh, you don't know about these little short legs. You better shut up.
The downward facing dog and all that stuff.
These little short legs, boy. Number 5'4". You better watch out. These little short legs.
See, I don't know about it. That's why I was telling the people you was lying on me.
You did rob these foot star today. You know what
Why y'all come up here and turn my crime show into a whole show? Why do y'all do that?
Hey, Trey.
I
Trey.
came up here to
This didn't happen to Moist Voice. The Juicy Cam came up
Yeah,
here.
you're right. We were good. We were on a roll. We had everything going until.
listen. Y'all started it. I just came up here to say I come take the panel and say hey to people. Y'all started this. I did not
Trey.
start this.
Trey, E. Brooks said she likes yoga.
This
I
how
know.
people always get in trouble.
Oh,
This right here is how people get in trouble. So don't
I
come
can't.
to me and
She
tell
want to
me.
try to do low twist, D Truth. She said she want to try to do low twist.
I cannot. I just can't.
Ma'am, can you please get a handle on this, please?
I don't know what you want me to do, D True. You want me to drop them off the panel?
No. Come correct is all right, except for that one crack about.
The come correct ain't all right neither. She
just
just.
I am all right. I am the court reporter.
She
I'm
didn't have.
finished checking everything.
We didn't have to bring up the three hole thing, but I mean, come on. That was only because Juicy K said something. I'm just saying.
But she said 3 men. That's if she want to be plugged up, they won't let her out.
Airtight.
Airtight. Listen, I think people be talking about Kim, you got like 3 or 4 different personalities. Well, I figure each personality need a man. Each one need a man.
What Juicy Kim wanted to do is she wanted to come and promote her scholarship fund for Holism University. It is coming to a theater near you.
UHO University?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Huh?
What it?
It's
UHO?
UHO University.
UHO? University of Hoey? Is that what it's called? University of Hoey?
That's
Yes,
because
the
a lot of
University
people,
of Holism.
that's because a lot of people proclaim to be a hoe, but they don't really know how to be a hoe. So I'm writing a book, a tell-all. And Money Boy, you
We
gonna
supposed to
be
have
there.
that live. I forgot we were supposed to have that live about the hoes. I might do it tonight. Listen, D Truth is going live at 7. Money Boy's going live at I think 11 or 11:30, and then I'll probably go live after him in the wee hours. Okay. I need to start a channel called Hoes and
Mine is
Gigolos.
kind of like just a reminder. You know, Baby Petty run my life. She might be up to 7 a.m. So it's just up there.
Well, just know that tonight is gonna be an all-night flight. It did go left ebooks, and we're gonna come back later and we're gonna have some conversations because I don't need y'all coming up on my crime show and turning it into a whole show. This is ridiculous.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Come correct asked for. I gave her the link. It's my fault.
Tony turned on me for a piece of ass. That's the important part.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Tony will never turn on you ever.
Point. Yeah, he did cut the bros before hoes at the knees.
He turned on the truth.
That's not what that was. You misinterpret. You misinterpret. He would never do that.
I misinterpreted.
Now he'll turn on you for me, but I don't know about Juice Kim. Well, maybe he did turn on you for Juice Kim. I don't know.
I'd like to remind the jury that the man said, "Leave my baby alone," and he was not referring.
Y'all going live too, Scorpio? What time, girl? We need a schedule. Wow, it's gonna be an all-night flight. What time y'all going live, Scorpio?
There's just too many people now going live.
It's a lot, but it keep our people entertained. It does.
Yeah, so D Truth is going live at 7 Central, 8 Eastern.
Yeah, D Truth is going live at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. I need to know from Scorpio what time they going live over yonder. Oh, so that's 9. Oh, okay. So D Truth going live at 7. And this is all Central, y'all. So y'all listen. D Truth is going live at 7. Apparently, Scorpio and the real is going live at 9. I guess if Trey goes live, he'll go after them. If not, I'll go after them. And Trey probably be 2-3 o'clock in the morning fooling with Baby Petty. I don't know. But just know y'all gonna be well entertained tonight, okay? Just
I
keep
gotta
your
go
notes.
live
Make
and
sure
break the news though. I got to.
you got to. I don't give a damn what time it is. You got to. Okay. So y'all just make sure y'all got all y'all notification bells on. Mods, drop links. Okay, y'all know what links to drop. Make sure D Truth is in there. Make sure Trey, Moneyboy Trey 2 is in there. Make sure The Real is in there. Make sure Raina is in there. Can't Handle the Truth been going live a lot lately. Y'all make sure y'all drop those links, mods. Come on, cause I'm gonna get off in like 15 minutes, cause I got some things to do before I go back live. Cause I'm going back live later today, before all the festivities start. So y'all come on, drop those links. All right, I don't know how this turned into the whole show, but let me get back on track. I can't. I need new friends, Lord. I'm finna start searching. I'm putting out ads and shit. Cause this is ridiculous.
The court had a recess, Truth.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you, Trey. Thank you for reminding me. That's right. We had a recess, y'all. Okay, we got 15 more minutes, y'all. We're gonna get back into a little bit more testimony. Okay, here we go. Shout out to thank you, Sanjia. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Hey, Coco Cabana girl. Thank you for support. It's the Mid-Truth Night Out. Wait a minute. Sanjay said it's the Mid-Truth Night Hours.
we still have to do the man thing, right, Trey?
Yeah, y'all ain't did that yet. But you
Tony is not invited.
Oh,
Tony ain't invited.
Man.
Tony! Trey is mad at you, baby.
Let me take the chair
away. Yeah. He mad.
I had added a chair to the studio. I guess you got to take that away.
Y'all, we gonna have a good Friday tonight. Y'all, we gonna have a good Friday. Drop my link where drop the y'all make sure y'all drop Jay's Eat link. Drop her link. She got some content over there too, y'all. She's been traveling. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out Jay's Eats as well. Okay, she got food videos. Y'all go over there and check out our girl Jay's Eats. Okay. Oh Lord, this is just too much. All right, y'all. Let's get back into the Lord Jesus. Bluetooth done got when my Bluetooth cut out, that means we've been recessed too long.
Power on.
Thank you, Sanjia.
Pairing.
In the bush is trying new employees. Okay, good luck, child. I know how that could be.
Bluetooth connected.
I'm gonna start. One says Truth don't want to. Girl, start it, girl. I'll be there on the listen. Get StreamYard. Jay, call me if you need to. Get StreamYard, girl. We're gonna be over there with the shits, okay?
She wants a hose and gigolo?
Yes. That's something she can start.
I'm gonna like that show. I'm gonna like it.
I'm gonna like it too. Natasha said I'm going to have margaritas for Cinco de Mayo and I'll be ready. I know that's right, girl. We're gonna have drinks. We're gonna have drinks for the Cinco de Mayo for everybody. Everybody. Yes. Oh Lord, here we go, y'all.
Can you stop right there, please? Can you back up 5 seconds? Yeah, play it. Okay. As soon as it goes down, a little bit further. All right, please stop. Was that how far across the sheet was when you observed Paul's body?
I don't remember. Like I said, when I got there, there was SLED agents as well as deputies standing around the scene, and I wasn't sure what had happened before I got there. I don't recall how the sheet was.
So was the sheet on Paul's body the entire time you were walking the crime scene?
No, eventually it was removed when the crime scene unit was ready to process his body.
And I just want to clear up. When you said Alec was wearing khakis, were you referring to shorts or long pants?
Shorts.
Is this from the video from the interview? We're going to publish a small portion of the video in the car, which is their last exhibit. Well, excuse me, that's from number 1. Those shorts he was wearing?
Yes.
Are those khakis or green?
khaki style, green.
Okay, all right. That's all, you can take it then. That's all the questions we have, Your Honor.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You do know what that testimony was for, right?
Mr. Griffin asked you about some things you did after your interview the following day,
He did.
and you had mentioned a search warrant was executed.
Did somebody say something?
Yeah, I was saying you do know why he did that, right?
Hey, are you ready? Thanks for checking in, sweetie. Good to see you.
Hey, are you ready?
Hey, baby. Go ahead.
You know why he did that, right? He's trying to put it in the jury's mind that she didn't know what he was wearing.
Exactly.
First she said khakis, now she's saying green, and then he showed his shorts. And now, he's just trying to discredit her, that she doesn't remember anything, and half the stuff.
I know. I remember khakis. I remember seeing that video.
But you can't really tell what color it is because
it could be khaki or maybe like a yeah.
So
that's true.
He just putting the doubt out there that you don't remember what he was wearing, because
Right.
again, it's going to come up on what he actually was wearing.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Were you working with SLED after June 8th? He's asked you about them. And did you work with them in executing search warrants?
I did.
Specifically on June 9. And who were you working with?
Special Agent Owen.
And I think Mr. Griffin asked you, there was a truck on the side of the road and then back to the brother John Marvin.
That's correct.
So that was the white truck that
Yes.
was on the side of the road?
Yes.
And who did it belong to?
John Marvin.
Okay, and that was off the property of Michelle?
That's correct.
Okay, Jay.
So that
All
has
right.
nothing to do with this case as far as suspect and this killing, does it?
No, it did not. We processed to rule it out.
What was that last name?
We processed it to rule it out.
And he asked you about meeting with these folks and them talking to you. You were working with SLED doing that, weren't you?
I was.
SLED was investigating this case.
Yes.
Okay, come correct. Love you. See you later. Be careful. Be safe. And we're praying for your friend. Okay, come correct. All right.
Getting swabs. Getting swabs from folks? In general, getting swabs?
I was present when swabs were taken, yes.
I'm not trying to say
Yeah.
you took them. I'm
No,
just following up on his
That's
question.
correct, yeah.
Were you present when interviews were taken?
I was present, yes.
And who was leading those interviews?
SLED.
Who was in charge?
SLED.
Were they investigating?
They were investigating.
Did you assist SLED with the initial timeline on phone calls?
I did.
On June 12th, did you assist SLED in removing an internal computer black box of a Chevy Suburban?
I did, by standing by.
On June 14th, did you assist SLED in obtaining a search warrant for Maggie Murdahl's Mercedes?
I did.
And was Lieutenant Kent in charge of that?
He was.
Was SLED investigating?
SLED was investigating.
Was that what's referred to as the blue box?
Black box, I
Black
believe.
box. No, sorry.
Mhm.
Were you with SLED when Maggie Murdahl's Mercedes was towed?
I was.
Did y'all have a search warrant for that?
We did.
I think he asked you, were you with SLED when ponds were searched in the area?
I was.
That's June 16th. Would you dispute that, 2021?
No, that's correct.
And I think Mr. Griffin asked you about a truck that Mr. Davis was driving out of the shed. Were you able to confirm that the tire tracks in the shed were his?
I did, by looking at them.
By looking at them?
Yes. Mhm.
And I think Mr. Griffin asked you, did Mr. Davis said he was in and out of there a couple times a day?
Twice a day, yes.
So those tracks inside the shelter were whose?
The dog caretaker, Mr. Davis.
And I think he asked you about water. Just remind you, the night you were there, did you see water around the bodies?
I did.
He asked you about some injuries, I think, that you had noted in your report. How did Paul fall?
Face down at an angle outside the feed room.
On what?
On his hands and arms.
Okay. But his face hit what?
The gravel.
Mr. Griffin asked you about how many times the defendant, Richard Alexander Murdaugh, had mentioned a turn his son Paul's body on page 2 of the transcript or toward the front. Actually, I think I tried to turn Paul over first. You remember him saying that?
Yes.
You know, I tried to turn him over and I don't know, I figured it out.
Yes.
And his cell phone popped out
Correct.
and I tried to do something
Mm-hmm.
thinking maybe, but then I put it back down.
Correct.
For his words, I think I tried to turn him over.
Yes.
And later on, I tried to turn him and then I tried to check him.
Correct.
I tried to turn him.
Correct.
He asked you about the sheet on the body. Did you see the front of the top of Paul's head?
I did.
And he asked you about the sheet over that body. I want to ask you about the sheet. When you saw Richard Alexander Murdaugh, did he have a sheet over him?
He did not.
Could you see his face, his hands, his body, his pants, and his shirt?
I could.
Did he look like somebody who just changed his clothes?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor.
Basis for the objection.
No basis for that opinion.
I knew you were gonna jump to that. He asked, did he look like somebody that had just changed his clothes?
Yeah, you
Now
knew he was gonna. You knew he was gonna object to that. Yeah. Did he look like? And she answered, yes.
She answered that quick too,
Yeah.
True. She tried to
Yes.
get that one
There was
in.
no hesitation, no nothing. He looked like somebody that just changed his coat. Yes.
Yes.
Finish. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like she knew he was gonna ask that. She was ready to answer that one.
There's no way he was wearing those clothes when he was at the crime scene.
There's no way. There's no way. That's fact.
She's basically now. There's no way that he touched that body and
Exactly.
he was clean, as clean as he was.
Right. Right.
Yeah, she was quick with that.
Like she knew he was gonna ask that, and she was gonna get that one in, whether they object or not. The jury was gonna hear her answer. Yep.
Matters.
I couldn't hear what he said.
No basis for that opinion.
Did those clothes appear to be fresh,
They did.
like they just come out of the laundry?
It could be.
Objection, Your Honor.
Now remember, remember when he said, "Do they look like clothes that just come out of the wash and dryer?" Because we're talking about 12 o'clock at night.
Right.
She saw him. This woman testified that she showed up on the scene at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
When he asked that particular, did they look like they were fresh clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Like he just changed in? Her answer is yes. So how are those clothes fresh if he had been wearing them all day?
All day. Exactly.
And it's now midnight, probably after that he's when she finally meets him, it's about 12:15, 12:20, maybe even 12:30
At night.
at night.
Mm-hmm. I think that was a good one right there, D-True. What you think?
Oh yeah, that was establishing that her perception of those clothing is that those were freshly washed clothes.
Exactly.
Not
Exactly.
there should have been some dirt on them because remember, he went out with Paul and drove around the property. And they were doing things.
Oh, hey, Sugar and Spice. You been in and out of the hospital? Good to see you, sweetie. I'm sorry. We'll pray for you, sweetie. Good to see you. I know that you've been missing. Melinda say he was smelling like Downy, be true.
Yeah, like he had some fresh beads in there too after in his pocket.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
how stupid is that? I mean, most people would just, put a white jumpsuit on,
Right.
painter's jumpsuit, do what you got to do, take that jumpsuit, throw it away, and then have your clothes underneath.
Mm-hmm. This wasn't well thought out. We know that. Sugar and Spice, you take it easy now, sweetie. Take it easy.
Briefly, Detective, it was raining that night, wasn't it?
It started to rain before we did our interview.
Can you put up that photo of his shorts and shirt that we saw a minute ago? What's that? Which signal?
Okay, y'all, we're gonna stop right here because I have to get off. I meant to get off in 2 hours, but of course, we had the little interruption of the hose.
It was the whole break.
Yeah, it was a whole break, but I have to get off because I have some things to do before I'm planning to go live in the next couple of hours. Just a prelude or a prelude, however you say it, to what we have coming for later on. We got a full schedule later on. And I'm hoping, wishing, and praying that everyone will join us for the festivities, for everybody that's going live. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. If I can still got mods in here, because I'm not looking at my phone, I'm looking at StreamYard. So if I have mods in here, I encourage you all to please drop those links again to everybody going live tonight. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe, hit that notification bell, so everybody can be notified when all of us go live tonight. Like I say, it looks like it's going to be an all-night flight tonight. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. And that's what we're about, okay? So with that being said, the truth, you want to say anything before we get off? Or Trey or Juicy Kim? My Juicy Kim.
Cinco de Mayo!
Sorry, I can barely hear y'all when the phone ring, the volume go down. But I love y'all, the phone ringing.
Okay, Juicy.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, Juicy.
All right.
See you later, Scorpio. Thanks for joining. See everybody later. Y'all listen. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all got all those notification bells on so we can have some fun later on tonight. Okay, y'all. I appreciate everybody that joined today. I do. Listen, I honestly do. Shout out to my moderator. Shout out to the True Silver State Gang. And also shout out to Trey, The True, Juice Kim, Conquerette that hit the panel. Listen, y'all enjoy your day. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful day. Thank you, Tamara. Great live as always. True. I'm at the lines if I'm not too drunk. Okay, Tamara. Thank you, eBooks. It feel good to be back, sweetie. It feel good to be back. Thank you, eBooks. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all be safe, be blessed, never stressed. And we out of here, y'all, until later. Okay? See y'all later on in these streets. Okay? Bye, y'all. Bye, D True. Bye, Trey.
Bye, boss.